My name is Michael DePaolo, and I'll be reading The Story of My Life by Michael DePaolo. I'm supposed to talk about myself. Oh, this is something I try so hard not to do. When I was younger, I was very performance-oriented. I had a Batman costume. My mother would actually have to hide the costume from me because I'd put it on and try to go to school in it, and I tried to make a little utility belt for myself out of batteries or dice or string or anything that I thought Batman would carry, because he obviously carries a pair of dice. I think it's called The Brave Little Toaster. I can't remember. The first movie I remember seeing, like my earliest movie memory, is probably Homeward Bound. The dogs could speak. That's how they would sound. I was supposed to go on a double date to this movie, but neither of the girls ended up showing up, so I just went on a date with my friend to see John Tucker Must Die. We were the only two guys in there without girls. Everyone thought we were gay. It's a good movie though. Funny, not good. The most defining moment in my childhood was the first time I drove by myself. I drove from my mother's house to my father's house, and I'd made that trip literally probably hundreds, even thousands of times, and to make it the first time by myself was very liberating, because I realized that I could, because I had this freedom now. That's what driving is freedom. The time that I was happiest was probably when I was accepted to Pace University. I auditioned for the director of the department at the time, who was Dr. Bruce Wertendijk, who later became my main mentor. It went so badly. It was just awful, awful audition, but he saw something in me that he liked. He accepted me with a full scholarship, and I'm eternally grateful to him and the university for that. I called my mom and she thought I was lying. I told her and she's like, that can't be. Call the school and make sure before you get excited. It was a great day. My favorite movie? That's a really hard question. Probably American Beauty. It's just the kind of movie I can watch endlessly and be impressed every time. I feel like you can move people with drama more so than you can with comedy. People kind of turn off part of their real life receptors or something along those lines when they watch a comedy. They just want to be made to laugh, whereas with a drama you can really move them. I like far fewer comedies than I like dramas. The question is it easier to make someone hate you or to make someone love you? People enjoy playing heroes more because people like being loved. The real test is to be a villain and convince and make people question, would I have done that? I love making an audience hate me, but having them invest so much emotion in me that they almost begin to love me or admire my character. It's thrilling. Favorite non-musical song? That's a good question. Oh, I know, the sound of keys being punched on a keyboard. When I put my password in to log on to my computer, the speed at which I type my password, it's pleasing. And when I crack my elbow, it's a good sound too. I play video games. I think a Sega. I had a Nintendo, obviously, with Duck Hunter and Mario Brothers, and then I got a Sega Saturn, and then a Nintendo 64, and it just took off from there. My kids will play with me. It'll be great. My favorite season has to be winter. I love the cold. I would be cold for the rest of my life if I could. I hate the heat. When people make noise while chewing. And it's not even like a that you can ignore. It's just this little, like, almost ticking noise. I can't stand it. The phrase I always say to get into my Irish accent is, I'm going down to Blarney Stone for a drink. I learned my Irish accent primarily from the two guys in Boondock Saints, who are just awesome. St. Paddy's Day is the best day of the year, hands down. A game that a few friends of mine and I like to play is we just sit around and speak in unintelligible Cockney accents. Oh, mate, what are you doing tonight? Well, no, I can't say I agree. It's more for it's you know, it's can't really I'll be finished before. Do something funny. You just put a guy on the spot. That's the apex of my skill. Okay, that's it. I'm done.